And good evening. Welcome to the Heysel Stadium in Brussels. It's a clear, warm night, and the supporters of both these famous clubs have already begun to make this quite an occasion. You're watching there the flags of the Spanish fans from Valencia, whose colours are normally red and yellow, but who tonight Valencia will be wearing all white. Hernes, the general manager of Bayern Munich, will be in the stadium tonight to watch Liam Brady, whose name appears on an Arsenal team sheet perhaps for one of the last times before his expected departure to the continent. The Arsenal team, just to give you an idea of the rules tonight, in case this match should end in a draw, let me say right away, it has to be settled tonight. There will be extra time first off, and if it's still level, then the final of the European Cup Winners' Cup will be settled on penalty kicks. A beautiful evening, as I said, and a tremendous atmosphere inside this Heysel Stadium, where West Ham played in the Cup Winners' Cup final. I'm sure Trevor Brooking needs no reminding of that, 4 years ago when they lost to Anderlecht. The Valencia side then, the well-known names, number 8 Bonoff and number 9 Kempis. Number 7 Saura played for Spain against England in Barcelona in March. The right have lost, or the previous 67 anyway, Arsenal have lost. And away we go for the final of the European Cup Winners' Cup 1980. And here's Liam Brady on the ball for Arsenal. Lovely skill with his left foot. Tried to find Saura, and Graham Rix was back covering. Saura in turn challenging him. That's Karate following up. And Karate left his foot there a little bit. You could see the reaction of Sammy Nelson. Now Karate was first in with the foot there, and I think the referee may feel he's overreacting to the alleged retaliation, because these Spaniards are regarded, as Don Howe was saying to me before the match, as very good actors. Played back for Rix to shoot. It hit his own player, Stapleton. Talbot turns it back to Nelson. Stapleton well forward, Price is there, it's Talbot! Strikes the defender, it's still free though. O'Leary. Stapleton's up! Oh, and taken out by the defender, Karate on the line. David Price is injured in an earlier incident. Kempis up, Subirats is in! But no power on the header, as David Price, red and yellow flags. The referee, Christoph from Czechoslovakia, just checking his watch, and Valencia get the second half underway. The ball with Karate. Young, Brady, little check there by Saura, but Brady survives, and again, he finds Sunderland. Now, Stapleton is in the centre. Oh, good play. The idea was certainly right for Arsenal.
Karate for Valencia. Solsona. Bonoff breaking forward. Saura. Pablo. Kempis. Pablo. Bonoff. Good run from the back. Oh, and headed out by David O'Leary quite superbly. Magnificent header out by O'Leary. A relief for Arsenal, that. Put things right. Here's Brady. Brady shot! Oh, he saved it! Carrera turning it round. And Brady there went inside his man, and it was on his left foot as he picked up pace, and Carrera came to his left to make the save. Plays the ball down for Bonoff. Bonoff is through here with Kempis just inside him. It's Bonoff gone all the way, and Jennings saves. In true Pat Jennings style, threw himself down and got out of the legs or the body in the way. But Rainer Bonoff, a player of his quality, I wonder whether he should have scored. It's easy to say that from here, but he was clean through it. But the angle wasn't good, and Jennings came to narrow it anyway on the post, on the 6-yard line. He fell, Pat Jennings, and again it nearly went through his legs, but not quite. Pablo to Saura. Still Saura with Nelson on the ground. A real tangle there. And Pat Jennings decides he'll come and claim the ball, and why not? Certainly the best way out of that little mess. As Candelio got his foot in there. Brady. Cut it back for Ricks to shoot. It was going wide and out again. Oh, what a good effort. So close as Young came in at the far post there with Sunderland. I was down thinking it'll be extra time, but this is Talbot for Arsenal. Talbot for Stapleton. And now for Pat Rice. And now for Liam Brady. And its whistle's gone. Extra time. Resuscitation of all types now. And Arsenal and Valencia go into the extra half hour. And before we hear from the panel back in London, let's have a quick word from Bob Wilson in all white. Ricks for Arsenal. Stapleton. Solsona. Solsona's shot. Good effort by this industrious midfield player. Kempis drives one, and it was bending but not enough. Big Willie Young is up there stretching. Following up is Ricks. On this side is David O'Leary. And Sunderland tries to get in. Stapleton this is. O'Leary. Sunderland, no. No, offside. Offside when the ball was originally played to O'Leary. No goal. David O'Leary in the attack, trying to bend the ball in, but he was offside there when he crossed the ball before Alan Sunderland ran in and finished things off. So the ball in the net, but the linesman's flag clearly raised. Here's Subirats. Kempis. Oh, it's going to come on to Saura. And Saura took it just a bit too far, and O'Leary did very, very well to make the angle impossible for him. Hollins. Nicely out to Ricks. Sunderland is in there, well taken by the goalkeeper. As Sunderland closed in. In the final seconds now, the referee's checked his watch yet again. And he's going to blow any second here, and he has, and it's penalties. Well, well, well. Let me start by explaining what happens now. For those of you who've not seen a European tie settled this way, he's got everybody else off the pitch. He's talked to both managers, and he's now walking forward with the ball. And it's Mario Kempis, the man who won the World Cup for Argentina, against Pat Jennings, the man who's saved so many matches for Arsenal. You couldn't ask for two greater protagonists with which to start this unique competition. And Pat saved it! Oh, Pat Jennings has saved from Kempis! What a start for Arsenal! He took it with his famous left foot, and Pat knew which way it was going to go. And what a save! Now then, don't lose track of this. Even if Brady scores, it's not over or anything. They have to take 5 in the first instance each. But Brady can give Arsenal a telling lead here if he beats Pereira. So, we've seen one left-footed player fail. What can Brady do with his? Bob Wilson here is himself hardly daring to watch. They're turning away on the Arsenal bench. But don't forget, this is just the beginning of the competition. Brady against Pereira. Oh, and he saved it as well! Goodness me! We're back to square one again. They both missed. Liam Brady went for the goalkeeper's left, and Pereira must have moved. Look, he moved his feet, and surely that should have been retaken, in my view, from here, but you can argue about that yourselves. It's no goal. It's one penalty each taken and no score. Now then. Solsona then. Against Jennings. A goal! Struck with all the venom of a man who knew he was going to score. This is Arsenal's second kick. What drama here. Stapleton puts it away. It's 1-1 with 2 kicks each taken and 3 kicks each to go. Unless, of course, it's level and then it's sudden death. Pablo. And Pablo scores to make it 2-1. Now can Alan Sunderland make it 2-2 with Arsenal's third kick? Pereira, the goalkeeper, being told to get back on his line. Sunderland. Goal! Pereira moved again, as a matter of fact, but it's in. And it's crucial now. If anybody misses now, it could be fatal. Castellanos is allowed to take it because as a substitute, he was on the field of play at the time the game ended. Castellanos against Jennings. Oh, it was in on the underside of the bar, I think. But Brian Talbot's under immense pressure here. After this, there's still 1 each to be taken. Talbot for Arsenal. Oof! When it went in. And I think it may be Johnny Hollins to take it after this for Arsenal, their last kick. But Bonoff, the scores are level. Bonoff aims to put Valencia into a 4-3 lead, and there's pandemonium on the touchline. Bonoff now scores. And Hollins must score to keep Arsenal in the competition. Bonoff has made it 4-3 to Valencia, and if John Hollins misses, then Arsenal have been beaten. But if he scores, then other players have got to be recruited from the bench to continue the competition in sudden death fashion. John Hollins, after all these years in the game, and Paul Barron, no wonder he looks concerned. And he scored! Well, there's no greater pressure than that. And now we're 4-4, and it's sudden death. In other words, the actual competition is over, but it's square. So now each side will go on taking them until somebody misses. Different players each time still, but of course, even if you miss, the other side must have the chance to put theirs away, and vice versa. It's got to be an equal number taken by each team. Ricardo Arias. This is sudden death now. It's a question of each side taking one until somebody misses with the even number of kicks taken. Arias. Oh, it just went in underneath Pat Jennings, I think. Or perhaps just to one side of him. Just see it again here. Arias hit it with his right foot a little bit nervously, I thought. But as Jennings goes to the right, it does in fact go just by his arm. So, Graham Rix has to score to keep Arsenal alive. If he misses, Valencia win. That's why Arsenal, taking their penalties second, are under greater pressure until Valencia miss another one. Graham Rix, as Paul Barron watches again. There are one or two of them actually who don't really want to watch this. But now Rix. Oh, he saved it! And Valencia have won the Cup Winners' Cup because Graham Rix's penalty was saved by Carlos Pereira. And the Valencia players go wild with delight. And poor Graham Rix, the sort of situation no player would ever want. He's being consoled by his teammates as we see the replay. But believe me, that goalkeeper moved on at least 3 of them. And if you wanted to apply the rules literally, you could say it should have been retaken. And we've nearly been hit by a firecracker here. And Rix is consoled. And Arsenal have been beaten. And Valencia have won the Cup Winners' Cup in a penalty competition final in 5 days. But what a cruel way in which to lose it. From the Heysel Stadium, back to London.